Namaste, I'm Jyoti. I'm the founder, director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences. Today, once again, I bring to you full moon energy updates. This is the last full moon of 2023 this year. And so it becomes important because, of course, you'll be saying goodbye. And as you say goodbye to this full moon, my guess is, in fact, I'm hoping that you'll also say goodbye to a lot of emotions, lot of pain, lot of fear, lot of uncertainty, lot of doubts, lot of regrets, and various other negative thoughts and emotions that you've been holding on to. Full moon is the day for cleansing. Full moon is the night that you can allow yourself to cleanse all that you've been holding on to. And in fact, 3 days prior to full moon and 3 days post full moon, as I always say, are very important days when you can do your cleansing. For those of you who have been following me, I am sure that most of you would have started your exit journals, or at least would have reached halfway through, or some of you might have just finished it. I had some beautiful messages that had come from people saying that, you know, when I started my journal, I had so much of pent up emotion that started to come out, or I just broke down or cried, or I'm still purging my anger. There were beautiful messages that so many of you shared with me, and thank you so much. So many of our regular clients and students are doing these journals because they understand the importance of this kind of a journal, this kind of an exercise where you sit down and you go through a whole cycle of purging and cleansing. So it's very important in case you're the first timer and you've never done it, and this is the first video that you're watching of full moon, my energy updates, then please do go to the last new moon video and check that out to understand whatever I explained about this exit journal of 2023, because today you can actually pick up a lot of things from that journal and say, okay, I'm ready to release it, because full moon is all about new beginnings. Full moon is all about washing yourself up completely energetically. So first I'll have a quick suggestion for those who have been working on their exit journal, and I know there are a lot of you. Please, if you haven't gone through, if you haven't flipped through what you had written 2 weeks back or a fortnight back, then just quickly run through it, and so that you know you have it in your memory, it's fresh. And for those of you who have just come in, it's okay. I mean, you can do it after this video also, so don't think that you've lost too much. Moving forward, as we move forward from this full moon of 2023 into the new year, next year, 2024, because we are letting go of so much, we can allow newer energies, new beautiful thoughts, hopes to come into us. And how are we going to do it? How we can allow new thoughts? What is the right way to do new thoughts? Because so many of you have been asking me these questions, and this is something I get regularly asked, you know, how do I do a new beginning? What is the right way for me to break my pattern? How do I move towards abundance? How can I be happy? What is the right formula for being happy? So based on all the questions and so much of demand for something that can help people, you know, like a quick fix. There's nothing called a quick fix, but I'm calling it a quick fix because it is a powerful initiation of the process. And the energies that we are talking about, because this is energy update, the energies that we are talking about for new year is all about self-love. This year I have been focusing on authenticity, being authentic, and I've been telling everybody, be authentic to yourself, because next year is all about self-love. And if you're not going to be authentic to yourself, how can you have self-love? People misunderstand self-love. People think that self-love is all about being sure of your decisions, or being sure of your priorities, or being sure of your presentations or expressions or your communication or in communication. Self-love is not that. These can contribute to self-love, but it's not self-love. Self-love goes way beyond the understanding that we normally carry of self-love. I've heard it so many times from people. Oh, I love myself, so I'm going to keep myself a priority. Great, that's a good way, but that's just a little part of having self-love. Self-love is a process, and this masterclass, feel free to join me. Do join me to understand how you can practice self-love and how you can break various belief systems and conditionings to practice self-love. And as you move forward, you will also realize how important it is to be authentic, for to be practicing self-love. If you are not authentic, you cannot practice self-love, because self-love is a very, very matured process. Each one of us can do it, but it does take time. So this new year, remember, this masterclass is all about this effective step by step practical guide to having a self-love journal, so that you can change your reality and you can be this wonderful shining star, wonderful achieving human being who's able to achieve all the goals, who's able to enjoy abundance, who's able to have professional financial growth. So I do look forward to that. Now coming back to our full moon. Full moon, of course, is very important for you to let go of whatever you have been processing and thinking through, hopefully, this journal that you did, exit journal, or even not that, even if you have been just thinking that there's something I need to let go, or why am I having these patterns, or why am I having these situations, or why am I into this patterns of suffering, or why am I not able to let go of pain. If you've had difficult year, or if you had a few difficult years, and you're carrying a lot of pain in your heart, and there's a pattern that's repeating in relationships, in romance, in profession, in your career, in day-to-day life, with your health, with your money. If you're not able to break that, and you've started to feel exhausted or give up on yourself, or you've started to give up on the world, or you've started to give up on your support system, then today is the day for you to sit down and reorient yourself and say, I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on life. I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I'm not going to give up on any of those things. I'm not going to give up on loving myself, believing in myself, and believing that I can rise and I can shine. What I'm going to give up is on the pattern, those patterns which are repeating in my life. And what I'm going to give up is all the stagnancy inside me, stagnancy of energy, stagnancy of emotions. What I'm going to give up this time is my attachment to my pain. What I'm going to give up this time is my attachment to my fears. What I'm going to give up this time is my attachment to my sufferings. So that is what you need to do right now, here, while listening to this YouTube video. Reorient yourself, refocus. Replace the sentence which says, maybe this is my destiny, I am destined to suffer, I am victim of circumstances, situation, or people's behavior and action or inaction. Replace that. Replace it with, I choose to heal. I choose to believe in myself. I choose to rise. I choose to shine. I choose to be happy. I choose to be healthy. I choose to be the source of love. I choose to be healed. Replace it with these sentences. Thoughts are very, very powerful energy. Each thought is an electrical current. In a day, we have 60,000 thoughts coming out of here. Imagine the kind of thought chaos that gets created here, where our third eye chakra is. The whole forehead, the whole frontal lobe gets filled with your thoughts. And out of these 60 thoughts coming out every day, not even 10% have any kind of relevance to what actually you're planning for yourself, what you dream for yourself, what you want to align for yourself in terms of true abundance, true happiness, true success, true growth. So this last full moon of this year, reorient yourself, refocus yourself, replace all that stagnant energy, replace all those thoughts that are negative, that do not serve you. For those who are maintaining an exit journal, I'm sure you already have it. For those who do not, after this video, after listening to this YouTube video, sit down and write those. What are those negative? I am not good enough, I am not beautiful, I am not healthy, I am fat, I am thin, I am dark, I am unsuccessful. Whatever those I ams are, this full moon, after you finish listening to this video, or even while you're listening to me, because you're connected also to my energies, you're connected to all these beautiful full moon energies around me, sit down and start to replace that sentence which is there after I am. So on a piece of paper or in your exit journal itself, on the last page, and write it, this is what I am allowing myself to enter with into 2024. So what is your exit? I am unsuccessful. Cut that unsuccessful and replace it. Maybe you can cut it with red, or you can write it with red. So I am bold black, unsuccessful, in red. Cut it with black. Next to it in green, write successful. I am not rich. Cut not rich. I am rich. Leave your I am. Put the I am in bold. Do the color coding. That way, when you look at it, you will be able to instantly connect with the energies of each of these words, because mind functions very well with colors, as I had also mentioned in my new moon video of exit journal. Do this simple exercise this full moon in your exit journal, on the last page of your journal, and say, as I exit 2023, I enter into 2024 with these wisdom nuggets for myself, with these powerful wisdom thoughts, with these powerful energy nuggets for myself. I am not healthy. Cut it. Healthy. Replace it with that word. Unhealthy to be replaced by healthy. What does it become? I am healthy. Same way, do as many. Maybe you can have last 4 pages where one page is all about your health, second page is all about your wealth, money, third page is all about love, fourth page is all about your healing in various areas, like maybe relationships, maybe something that's not worked out as per your liking. Put it out there. A healing can also be all about self-love, because if you want to heal, it has to start inward. You have to heal yourself, and the best way to heal is love. Love is the only energy at which you can completely and totally heal yourself, and it starts with self-love. The journey always is inwards, and full moon is the best day, new moon is the best day to purge out everything from inside, and full moon is the best day to do all the cleansing from inside. And as you clean yourself from inside, everything around you gets cleaned up. So when you will join the masterclass, you will also understand how you're able to cleanse yourself, how your different bodies, we are not just one body. Like in Ayurveda they say kosha, we are not just one kosha, we have 5 koshas. This is the innermost kosha, and for this to be healthy, for this to be abundant, other koshas also, other bodies, other consciousness also have to be clean. And the best way to do it is through self-love, and the best way to have self-love is through the path of authenticity. being authentic to yourself. This is just in brief. If you want to understand more in detail, do join the masterclass. And I do hope now, this full moon, you are able to do all your new I ams and bring the energy of new year into you, because next year, the new year is all about self-love, all about I am, but not the I am that is coming from ego, the I am that is coming from being authentic to yourself, to your core, to the inner self, to the higher self, and to that little child that's still hidden inside you, all wounded. I'll see you soon in next year with lots and lots of more wisdom, insights, exercises, and many more master classes. But the first one is on self-love. Looking forward to seeing you there. Love and light.